intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2019 draft from Oklahoma. It's Kyler Murray.
And what he's thinking about right now is first down, let's find a way to make a big play. Because when you get a sudden change situation, that defense has to rush onto the field unexpectedly, you might catch them having a defensive breakdown or not quite prepared.
It was really sudden after the first play picked off. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That's a gain of 10. 3rd and 2, and here's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. Escaping, and that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Kyler Murray with a touchdown throw to DeAndre Hopkins. And the NFC has taken the early lead. So the NFC with our first touchdown of the game. And, of course, we'll probably see some offense in this one. I don't know, though, that we'll see what we saw in 2013 when the... Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short. And this will remain a 6-0 ball game.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. Mahomes pass. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Steps away to Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's scooped up by the NFC. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
So now we'll get our second look in this game at the NFC offense. Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. Flushed out right. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, and he's in. Touchdown NFC. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the NFC adds on to their lead. Great play, but admittedly, the tackling in the Pro Bowl, Charles, not always the best.
I would say that they're not quite as committed to getting a guy on the ground in the Pro Bowl as maybe during the regular season and, of course, in the playoffs. But still, heck of an individual effort there on that run.
Coup for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Able to slither by. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake.
at their own.
Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. It's rare that a man his size can't at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
12-0 the score after one on EA Sports.
NFC 12, AFC nothing.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He's able to out-muscle him here as he pulls it in. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock is going off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
At the 29-yard line.
On first down, Mahomes. And caught it up. And it's scooped up on the NFC. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
On the play. Recovered by the NFCs.
The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. Following the fumble recovery, Murray. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Murray. Going deep for Hopkins. Throw across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Stephon Gilmore. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Intercepted.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words every time we hear that.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Over 1st and 10 at the 50.
Derrick Henry. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Now Mahomes throw complete to his tight end, Kelsey. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. Hill's hit, and he lost the football. And he's scooped up by the NFC. And now 3 drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put that sleeve over a football now to make it more slippery and hard to handle? It's almost like they're playing with that sleeve on the ball right now. Was that 3 drives?
Yep.
3 fumbles?
3 fumbles.
It's time to change your luck some way, somehow. Focus, concentration, you'll hear those words on the bench in a big way right now.
And here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 34 yards the gain that time, another first down. The previous play, big on the ground. That one big through the air. Things have jumped up quickly.
Certainly appears that whatever their thought process is on the defensive side of the ball, they're one play behind. You know, loaded up for the pass, they hit him with the run. Loaded up for the run, they hit him with the pass. They've got to get in sync.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Throwing again, Murray. He's going to get this one down to Cook. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Justin Jefferson there to make the grab. And the NFC able to widen their advantage.
Lining up for the point after.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Fights for it at the 5. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25 yards.
The AFC offensive unit getting set to take over. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, put the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And to the right side here, it's Allen. Now the AFC going to take a timeout. It's their second, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On second down, it's Henry. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now the AFC going to use their final timeout of the half as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. And another tackle broken. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter.
AFC, nothing.
So the halftime break behind us, and we are back underway with the third quarter of action. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Now Kyler Murray ready to get back under center. The big reason why they've been so successful, this defense hasn't been able to contain him when he gets outside of the pocket. So true, and that's where it's really difficult because... Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Not able to go anywhere that time. Second down.
On the play. 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. He'll try and run it. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally taken down at the 35 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him, and he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down. Flush to his right. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. Disaster there, resulting in a loss of 7 on 3rd down. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is going to be incomplete. The NFC's decision to go for it does not pan out. And as a result, possession switches hands. So they'll trudge off the field with a bitter taste in their mouths after that. And now the ball's out, fumbled near midfield. And it's scooped up by the NFC. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Following the fumble recovery, Murray. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down. To throw, it's Murray. Finds his tight end, Ingram. Now loose football. The ball comes out. And luckily one of his teammates able to fall on it, so the NFC will hang on to the football. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, Murray. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Murray going to throw. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's taken down at the 27. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. And the ball is knocked out. And luckily, one of his teammates able to fall on it, so the NFC will hang on to the football.
Murray's pass.
Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now left side on the swing pass. Gets through, and now an opening. 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. The number 1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. And effective running here. They'll take it down inside the 10. And it looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves them with 7 yards to go on 3rd down. Throwing now is Murray. And this is going to be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. It's first and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky fourth down call. And he stopped him immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
No gain on the play.
Second down and goal. Murray, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now the NFC going to use their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. Koo now for the point after. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line.
Another not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 25.
The AFC offense making their way back out. And it's great to see the stars all out in one place, but in terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining Pro Bowl as we are tied in the fourth quarter.
And how many of these guys thought going into...
He lost the football. And it's scooped up by the NFC. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. So it's the NFC with the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10. Back to the ground. This time Cook.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage. Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
No gain at all on the play there, and that'll bring up fourth down. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down? And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. His pass caught at the 4. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
The AFC about ready to take over on offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Khalil Mack. No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
So, Charles, a victory for the NFC.